Super Fantasy Kingdom. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Rebuild your kingdom and explore a vibrant fantasy world in this roguelite city builder. Defeat hordes of monsters with a unique team of defenders as you harvest, build, mine, cook, brew and grow. But if your defenses should fall, be prepared to watch it all burn. This game, guys, has been wishlisted on Steam over 300,000 times. I've been playing it for in between, the reviews that I've been doing this week. And, I've been pumping them out this week, but I've done over 20 hours in it. I've been playing it all day today, but I've done over 20 hours in this game now, and I absolutely love it. It's just so good. There's a lot going on here. Let me kind of try and explain how you play this. You start off with your ruined castle and a couple of other ruined buildings, and you get enough materials to build a little woodcutter. The woodcutter chops down the trees, and you have wood, and that's for different buildings. There's a stone guy, cuts stone, you get the idea. And there's a gatherer, gets berries. The food is required to feed your heroes. You've seen it all before. Now, this is where it all kind of changes into some kind of crazy game. You decide how many people are in each hut, workers, but you hardly have any workers. You only get 3 to start with. And getting more is very hard. For example, to get another worker requires 4 wood just to build a house. Want another one after that? It's 8 wood. Now, if you just keep spending all your wood on that and nothing else, you'll probably get wrecked because you're not using wood for other things. So you can't really go wild and have tons of workers. I'm 20 hours in, and the most workers I've ever had 6. That's how crazy it is. Way more important is getting soldiers on the front lines. There's a huge battlefield just to the north of your castle. It's held there by your hero. You have to give him some help. And there are tons of other beasts, humans, monsters that you can recruit to help him. Some use electricity, some will burn, some will use arrows, some will use a sword. It just, depends what you're recruiting. Now, at the beginning, you can't recruit much because you have to unlock them on the map. So you have to expand your map. You do that with roads. Now, to get roads built, you have to defeat enemies and get what's called glory. That's marked on the top right of your screen. You can see it next to the little cup. That's your glory. When you press the R key, you will see all these little arrows flashing. They are where you could potentially build a road. And each arrow has a value of how much glory is required before you can make that road. These roads lead to great mystical places. You'll find monsters that you can recruit. You'll find huge buffs. You'll find persistent buffs that give you more materials at the beginning of your run, your next run. So the huge hook of this game is getting these roads unlocked. And that takes a long, long time. I've unlocked loads. My map is massive now, but nowhere near big enough. I want more. See, you always want more, guys. There's all kinds of little things that you'll uncover on the map besides other monsters and persistent buffs. You will find dungeons where you can send your own heroes into the dungeons to defeat different levels in the dungeon and get rewards. You will find rewards scattered around. You can build a lighthouse which sets off expeditions across the Great Blue Sea. And when you do that, you'll discover islands with a nice griffin. The griffin's really nice on the island. It's just a huge land that you discover, and it's cram-packed full of shit. Good shit. You have to juggle your finances. There's 2 big financial currencies. There's these like crosses and coins. And what these are your taxes. You're taxing the people, and the tax comes in at the same time every day. But you can buff that. You can make them come in a little bit quicker by, again, uncovering and unlocking things on the map. You're constantly juggling around on what you have to have a kind of a strategy, and you juggle around what you want to earn. Do you need a bit more of the crosses? Do you need a few more coins? Do I need more wood? Do I need more stone? Do I need to mine some gold? Do I need to smelt the gold? Do I need to have a farm? Should I get the baker going? You've got all of these different buildings that you can build, and you've got to realize kind of early on which ones you're going to go for, because you can't build them all until you're way, way on in the game. And even then, I don't know if you could possibly build all of the buildings. I'm nowhere near ready to build all the buildings, but I can build about half of them at the minute, but I have to be careful which ones I do. So you need to kind of work out what mobs work well together to get a bit of a synergy, and kind of just go for that and just hope for the best. There is a leaderboard, and I'm 19th in the world, guys, What a joy. 19th in the world until the game releases tomorrow. Then I'll be 7,854th behind all of Russia. But guys, I can't stop playing this game. I can't. This game is freaking great. I've had a fabulous week. A lot of the times when I do this job, you have a shit week because you might find one good game and the rest is awful. And there's nothing worse than doing hours and hours and hours in a game that's shit. But every game I've played this week, I freaking loved it. So I've had a blast this week. It's been fantastic. And I've got Jurassic World to do tomorrow. So, yeah, good times, guys. So I'll leave you with this. There's a demo. It's a really good demo as well. That's unless they take the demo down tomorrow. But I don't know how much this is, but I don't care unless it's a stupid price. But guys, this game is freaking awesome. One of the top games this year.